Hey, it's Rod Bergeron here with you today. And today I'm going to give you a little tour of my sketchbooks from my in plein air work in 2018. This is just the workup stuff. So many of the videos that you see on my channel are the finished product or what I would consider a finished product. And much of the stuff in here I would consider really just to be studies or work that's in progress. So this is inside of some church, a church in Coburg. And again, here's some little drawings. This is just me trying to figure out, the rule of thirds and figure out where stuff should be. 4th Street Park in Coburg. Again, just the rule of thirds. And this is me figuring out a bridge. This is some stuff here from, there's a series of work that I did in some abandoned houses in Coburg. And there's a whole street of abandoned houses. And you can go back and have a look at those videos. So this is one of the main, I guess one of the coolest looking buildings on that street. This is another one that I thought was very interesting. Actually, I think this one, these are the same building, just from, this is from the street side and this is from the backyard side. And you can see here, I've made a note to myself to shift this right on the page. This one actually turned out really good. This is another bunch of those houses from the back view. And this was just me practicing some hatching and some cross hatching and stuff. And then I think the rest of this is just all junk. And then over here, this is a study in Bewdley. This is looking across Rice Lake to the hills on the other side. These are the docks. This was a guy fishing. He had a kind of a cool pair of sunglasses on. I don't usually do people. This is another guy that was fishing there. This is actually a study that I did for, I actually did a larger drawing of this that's on my YouTube channel. This is a little, well, it's not a little, it's a big, huge willow tree in Victoria Park in Coburg. This is an old pine tree that's coming apart, St. Joseph's Villa. Again, just a quick study. This is St. Joseph's Villa. Again, these are some raised pathways and things like that. Another raised flower bed, vegetable garden, I guess. And these are some more raised things that were at St. Joseph's. Nothing too much more in that. We'll get rid of that. And then these are some studies that I did. So this was on the Trent River in Campbellford. This is part of a hydroelectric station. And there was a canoe floating by there. So we did plein air from a kayak or from canoes. So normally working outside is pretty difficult, but doing it from a kayak or a canoe it's really super difficult, but it was really a lot of fun. This is a study in Peters Woods that I did. I think this day, actually, I was out filming some, not filming, I was recording some bird sounds and just some forest sounds. And I use those in the background of my videos quite often. I thought this one turned out really good. This is a tree that's sort of all rotted and you can actually see through parts of it. A really, really neat tree. I believe the video for this is on my YouTube channel also. This is Fanshawe Hydro Dam near London, Ontario. This is a sketch, took me, just a couple of minutes. I was only there for a very short period of time, but there was some construction going on in here. Really neat place. This is some more, it was cooking hot out that day. This was again near that Fanshawe Dam, and this was just me sketching some people and some stuff that was around there. This is in Campbellford. We were sitting inside of a storefront looking across. This is a bar and alleyway and stuff in here. I thought this was a really neat place to draw and paint. You can see I've done some stippling in the background to sort of allude to a tree line. Really a lot of hatching in here. Coburg Harbor. This is the pier that people walk out on. Again, just a quick sketch. This is, you know, a couple of seconds. Here I'm figuring out some perspective, obviously. I was looking down a street in Coburg and trying to figure out where my eye level was and stuff like that. More of the Coburg Harbor. This is the inner harbor, the west harbor. There's a tree line out here. There's a couple of lighthouses at the end. This is just a quick watercolor sketch of a leaf. This is again the West Harbor in Coburg. Beginning of fall, the leaves were just starting to change color here. This is another piece of Campbellford. This is, I was down near the river and I was looking up the street, and so this building was, I'm looking up at this building, so I've come down these stairs and looking up at it. Really interesting place to draw and paint. This is in Port Hope by the Ganaraska River, so I'm looking north up the river. Downtown Coburg, this is the back of downtown. I believe this video is also up on my YouTube channel. This is just a quick little pen sketch and then a little bit of watercolor to give you the impression of what some of the brickwork looked like. It's kind of a grungy kind of a place. That's why I love going there. It's very, very gritty. Victoria Hall. This is the clock tower. Again, this video is on my YouTube channel. It's just a quick little sketch of it. It's a very, very interesting place to go. Again, this is a quick little watercolor sketch of a tree in downtown. And these are some very, very small thumbnails. This was out by Rice Lake. Quick little thumbnails just to allude to, you know, the lake and different hills and stuff that are across the lake. Very interesting place to go. This is also on my YouTube channel. This is Peters Woods in the fall. Again, Peters Woods in the fall. Some pen work, but then a lot of just pencil crayon over top of it. This also is Peters Woods in the fall. A couple of trees, really interesting angle, looking up at the trees. This is a dead, dying, I guess it's not dying, it's long dead, tree. I really struggled with this because there's a lot of trees in the background, but I really wanted to highlight this tree and, you know, how it was decaying. So I could have put the other stuff in the background, but I think by stopping at this point, it made this more important. If I had put the other things in the background, it would have made this less important. And I really wanted to highlight this particular tree. Again, this is in Peters Woods also. Peters Woods Conservation Area, cool place to go to. This is also in Peters Woods. This was a pine tree that I had never seen a root system like this before. It had to be sitting on a rock or something. Really, you know, gnarly looking root system. Super, super cool place to go to draw and paint, Peters Woods. All right, so that's my plein air sketchbooks for 2018. I look forward to doing more this coming summer, and I really appreciate you checking out my YouTube channel. If you're currently a subscriber, I thank you very much. And if you're not currently a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks a lot for checking me out, and we'll see you again next time.